Listen up, all you perverted ass people. I don't want my daughter in the bathroom with another child or adult who is a man who identifies himself as a female. It makes me think of things like, if you fuck with any of these children, these little girls, which are sick, warped mind in this country, thinking that it's okay for the men and the little boys and the grown-ass men who identify as women, that it's okay for them to go into actual restrooms with another person, with a man, with females. It's okay for grown-ass men and little boys who identify, they're trans, they identify as female, but they're not females. You can't go to another, you can't be a man built with man structures and be able to go and switch your identity. I just want to say, well, I'm losing at being a boy. I'm losing. Every dude is faster than me. Every dude is stronger than me. Whatever the dudes, yeah. So I'm just gonna say, fuck it. I'm losing at being a boy or a man. So let me just go ahead and just switch over my whole identity and become a female, but I'm not a female. So now I'm number one in life. I'm number one in my sport, at a female sport as a man. Look, man, God bless, but y'all got shit fucked up, and I don't give a fuck about being politically correct. I don't give a fuck. Y'all got shit fucked up, man. Shit ain't right, man. Look. Yeah, build your own leagues, my nigga. Build your own leagues. Y'all want to have build your own fucking bathrooms. Build your own society. You can't fucking integrate your perverted ass thinking into the society with the fucking people who are abiding by laws, God's law of nature. Like, it's gonna be bad for you, man. It's gonna be bad for people, bro. People, if y'all don't get that shit corrected, it's gonna be a lot of angry fathers out here, man. It's gonna be a lot of angry mothers. It's gonna be a lot of bullshit that go on that shouldn't go on. A lot of perverted bullshit. I need to get this shit together, man. ASAP, man. Ain't nobody fucking playing with y'all, man. Cause shit, like I said, man, think about if my daughter chooses to do female MMA, and then she gotta go against this motherfucking dude to fucking win a fight. A dude who's a fucking man who, with man structures, can't go in his body and change his bone structure to a female bone structure. It just ain't gonna happen. So you got a man beating the shit out of a woman. And society is saying because he identifies as a woman, as a man, he is okay in doing that. And we're going to just let him go anywhere and do anything with the fucking way he thinks, which is twisted because it's fucking up the laws of nature. Because if he goes in there and just kills a woman, a real female, in MMA, because y'all letting them, or boxing or whatever, because y'all letting them come into the sport, I'm thankful that the NBA shit like that. I mean, you know, females don't need to go to the NBA even though they cold, and fucking men don't need to go to the WNBA, right? They ain't changed that shit, have they? Yeah, cause you know why, nigga? Cause it doesn't matter, man. No matter how cold, how skilled those ladies are, they can't do what the men can do physically, and it's just too much, you know. And then, you know, you're going to have them cold-ass hoopers. You know, it's always going to be them cold-ass female hoopers is going to be like, I can fuck with the dudes. I'll kill the dude. I'll be killing the dudes. We know that. We know that. It's always exceptions, but, you know, just over an 82-game season, with, you know, I don't know. You know, ain't nobody tried that shit, though, had they? Because ain't nobody trying to have motherfucking injuries and lawsuits and deaths and all kinds of shit on their hands from the brute strength of a fucking man. Men are fucking strong as hell. Some of them, you know, some of us are strong as fuck, you know. It's just how it is. It's how God made it. Like, physically strong. Not just mentally, but physically. There is a difference between a man and a female. A male and a female. There is a difference. There's a, you know, man. Somehow this line has gotten blurred in this society, and it's fucking with, and it's also, you know, they like, okay, like, why is there a discussion on whether a young child, whether a drag one of those drag dressers that be like wearing provocative stuff and all that or whatever, like, why would I want my child to go to a parade or go to an event where those people are up on the stage dancing with, and, you know, with inappropriate clothing on and all this kind of stuff? You know, I don't want my kids going to, I don't want my daughter going to like really a bikini show with females. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, you know, but I'm trying to influence them the right way. You know what I'm saying? Or not show them so much. Like, y'all can't expose a child. Like, that's pretty much, that's child abuse. Back in the days, I believe that was child abuse. If you doing some shit like that, like teaching your child to be a girl, then they a boy, and buying them, you know what I'm saying? Like, a kid don't know, like, nothing. They don't know everything, you know what I mean? Like, at 5 years old, they don't know, oh, I want to be a girl. I'm a boy, but I want to be a girl. At 5 years old, they not capable of making decisions. Like, you make a kid at 18, you know, you gotta be 18 to get a tattoo, to get earrings and shit like that. But you can be 5 and make a sex change decision basically on your own. Come on, man, be for real, bro. Like, this is really like child abuse bullshit, like a whole bunch of bullshit, man. Got to be called to the head. Look, come on now. Now, it's one thing to have a voice, you know what I'm saying, for what your rights, whatever you know, and not to be mistreated. It's another thing to be a bully and to mistreat others and to try and make others adapt to your lifestyle or to what you believe. Like, you can't like, just because, like, and then they're implanted, like, it's programming. They putting it all in the movies. They putting it all in the TV shows. They putting it all in the commercials. You know, all of this transgender, homosexual stuff going on. And kids are impressionable. Everybody knows this. That's why you put the commercials out. That's why you do all these things, in order to make people buy things, in order to make people do things, in order to make people be aware of certain things, in order to open people's mind to different ways of thinking. So y'all doing that, and y'all know that kids are watching this stuff, so y'all are promoting them being confused about their gender, about their sexuality. Like, why are y'all pushing sexuality on a 5-year-old. When I was 5, I wasn't thinking about. I mean, I like girls. Like when I was 5, I liked girls like a motherfucker. I always had crushes and shit like that. You know, that's my natural nature to have crushes on females and like them and shit. So that's my deal. You know what I'm saying? So I can't go into the mind of somebody else and how they feel or what have you. But uh, I just want to pray. You know, I just want to pray that this nation, or really just the humanity, you know what I'm saying? But really this nation, man, because every nation ain't like this. Every nation is not promoting and pushing uh, homosexuality and transgender and no identification of gender on their people. You know, matter of fact, I mean, it was in Uganda. They just passed a bill overwhelmingly that if you are even identify as LGBT community, you'll be executed, like really penalty of death. Uh, so it's just so everybody not going with this riding this ship. You know, every country uh, is not riding a homosexual, transgender ship. Like I say, I don't want nothing bad to happen to anybody or any person or anybody for their beliefs or what have you. So on that tip, yeah, don't mistreat anybody. You know what I'm saying? Uh, for their beliefs and things like that. But at the same time, you LGBT community people need to stop being bullies. If a nigga say no homo, you can't get mad at him for saying, hey, I said something that was between, male and a male, and I don't want you to get this shit confused. No homo. Pause. I'm not gay. You feel me? Like, it's okay for niggas to say they're not gay. It's okay for niggas to say no homo. It's okay for people to say I'm not homosexual. It's okay for them to say I do not want my kid to grow up to be a homosexual. It is okay to fucking speak out and say I don't want to be homosexual. I don't want to watch homosexual shit. I don't want to participate in homosexual shit. I don't condone homosexual shit. I believe in the Bible, and I believe what God says about homosexuality. That it is not that he destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah for them being overwhelmingly, uh, ridiculously trying to make everybody gay, basically. You know, and they was raping the people, any new man that came into town or what have you, the men in that town of Lot, they were raping people. They were raping men. They tried to rape the angels. You know, take them over. It was just so it was bad. You know, so this forceful shit is not holy. It's not holy. Now, you know, whatever you got going on, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? As far as how you think or how you feel about whatever, you know, whatever you believe, whatever sexuality you have. I can't be your judge, but I'm saying, please, don't force it upon my children. Don't force it upon me, you know. And the kids are more impressionable than the adults, you know what I'm saying? But the adults are impressionable too, you know. This is the generation where they call them wrong right and right wrong, you know. So, yeah, like I say, man, much love to everybody, but nah, we can't be pushing this shit up on the kids. You know what I'm saying? Let the kids be kids. You know what I'm saying? Let the kids go watch some cartoons and shit instead of worrying about whether they like the same sex or want to change, you know, their sex from being a girl to a boy or a boy to a girl. Let them go through their little phases and stuff, you know. And when they get 18, if that's what they want to do, man, you can't stop them, right? You can't stop them from getting a tattoo. You can't stop them from going to the military. You can't stop them from getting the earrings. You can't stop them from none of these things. But until that time, let them be children, bro. Gosh, dog, man. Come on, y'all. Let's build this country back up, man, to some good moral shit. Like, this ain't right, man. This is not what God wants, man. So, I'll let you, boy. Love y'all. Peace.